A video on how to enter in data into JASP. So this is the way that if you're given data, this is the way that you're going to have to enter that data into JASP. And what you basically do is you use another spreadsheet program to enter the data, and then you open that program through JASP. So if you look here, I've got that big hairy spider data that we had looked at before, where that was one of your homework assignments. And then I've opened up a instance of Google Sheets. And it doesn't matter what kind of program that you use. You can use Excel as well, but you just need some kind of program that can save it in what's known as a CSV file, or a comma separated file. So anyway, the only thing that's different here is that the first cell should actually be what the name of your variable is. So here I'll go ahead and write down picture. And then here is the real spider. Then from there, I can enter in all of the data. Then you just enter in the data on both sides. And so now I want to basically download this data so that it stays online. So I go to File. And then I'll go to Download. And then I want to download it as this CSV file, comma separated values. So I download it there. Mine goes automatically into my downloads folder. You just need to kind of be aware of where it is that you actually save that. I'm going to actually move that to my psychology folder, where I have all my statistics stuff in it. So I'll move that in here. And then one other thing is I'll probably want to go ahead and rename it. And I'll just rename it the same thing that it was before, hairy spider. Okay. So now I want to go ahead and open up JASP. Here's the JASP program, or the JASP program. So I go here, I go to Open, and I'm going to go to Computer. And then I have to browse where I want to go. So I know that I had put that in that Slyke 300 files. I'm going to open that. And then I've got to find, whoops. Let's go to that file here. And there's the hairy spider. Open. For my computer, it kind of opens a new version of JASP. It doesn't have to do that. Just wait for it to open up that data. Give it a second to load the data. There we go. And so notice how it automatically turned it into a scale file or a continuous. So it automatically knows what it is. And then that allows me to go ahead and do my t-test. Obviously this was the paired. This is the same group. So remember, we just go like that. Take the picture across. Look at the effect size. And then have those descriptive plots. Okay? So that's the same thing. Now once you close out of it, once you're done working with it, Hit close. It's going to say you want to save your workspace, and you do want to save it. So go ahead and save it, and then that'll save that data set. And we'll just save it in the same spot. We'll call it the same thing, on the hairy spider. Hit save. Now, next time, notice how you can just go back to where you were, and just open that same file back up as a JASP file. Okay. The other thing you can do is whatever your default spreadsheet editor is, when you click on your data, it'll just open that up for you. So I'm going to go ahead and open this back up. So if I need to add a little bit more, or if I need to do a little bit more to it, I can just double click here, and then it will open up my Excel, and I can just bring it right back in. Can add in, let's say, some more. Do 57 to, well, let's say we had 160, another 65. Then I can just save that, and then close it, and then notice how it automatically adds that in there as well. Okay, so whatever spreadsheet program you want to use, you can use it with JASP, and then you can edit your data that way. Now I want to show you how to do a nominal variable and a scale variable. And remember, one of these variables is when you want to have one of your variables be a grouping variable. And so this was the data set that looked at people who had goats versus dogs as friends, and then their overall life satisfaction with that. So to do that, the way we will do it, just like before, the variable name should be at the top. So I'll put friend at the top of here. Then I'll put life satisfaction at the top of here. And then let's go ahead and we'll start by adding in the life satisfaction numbers. So 47, 6, 47, 33, so on and so forth. And then the nice thing is, for the nominal variable, you can just actually write this down. So I'll just go ahead and write goat, and then I can just copy and paste that throughout. And then I can do the same thing with a dog. Just write a dog, hit copy, and that will be the same as well. You have all your data in. I've got all my data in here. Then here again, I'm going to hit File, Download, and then I'm going to download it as a CSV file. So that .csv, that's the thing you're looking for. Click that. It just downloaded for me. I can just go ahead and I'm going to click Open again, Computer. And I'm going to go to that same spot. I'll go ahead and find that CSV file. That was the goater dog. Notice how I want to use that CSV version. So I hit Open. JASP is going to open up. Then I'll open the data set. There we go. Notice how it automatically created those. Now the other thing you could do is you could just do numbers. And then if you entered in numbers, like say 1s for goats and 2s for dogs, once you did that, you just click here, and then you can actually change this label here, and that could have changed the label there as well. So either way works. And then the t-test works just like before. Go to independent samples. Friend is a grouping variable. Life satisfaction is a variable I'm measuring. And I want the effect size, descriptives, and net descriptive plots. So when I look at this data, notice my t-score, my p-value, does look like there's a significant difference between the groups, and it looks like those people whose friends were dogs had a much higher life satisfaction. All right, so that's the way you do that one as well.